Morning everybody. It's a bit nippy today. There's a nice wind. Wind chill factor is about 1 degree, I think. I think in reality it's about 7 or 8, but hope you can hear me okay because it's very windy. So I'm stood down here on the edge of what's known as Black Rock in Guernsey. I'll give you the view. There's the view. And I'm with my little man. Lovely dude. Start off by mentioning my condolences to the friends and family of John Randall. He was a local DJ and broadcaster that was very well liked in Guernsey, and he sadly passed away last week. So our thoughts go out to them. He was very well liked on our little island. So R.I.P. John. I didn't know him personally, but I have got friends that did used to enjoy his company and like listening to him on the radio. So very sad. So the reason I'm stood down here is there is talk of developing what's behind me. On a lower tide you can see more rocks, but down here is known locally as Black Rock. They're on about reclaiming this land using inert waste, basically builders' rubble and the like, to reclaim this land and put houses on it and cycle paths and what have you. But it's a massive development that's going to take about 20 years if approved. So there's a vote coming up in the near future to see whether to approve this project or not, but they need to do something. Whether this is the right answer, I don't know. Inert waste to infill this, is that the right thing? That's a question that's been raised. I mean, you can use inert waste, but it needs to be managed intensely to make sure you're not contaminating the area or things like that. So let's see. So I'm going to put on screen now a caption of what's proposed. But you'll see from the image on screen that they're proposing on infilling the area and creating a protected seawater bathing pool, Black Rock restaurant, Black Rock housing on top of the land reclamation, natural habitat, freshwater pools. They're making it all sound very lovely. Channel Island Fuels would be moved. Abraham's Bosom would have a restaurant on it. So a lot of these things happening would happen to allow the bridge to develop and improve. So basically there would be the breakwater and flood defence is needed for the bridge and has been for some time. And they're saying that if they incorporate this, it would lower the costs of doing that. So let's see. More marina space for boats, cycle paths and pedestrian paths, multi-storey car park at the back of where the power station is, along Vale Road there. The electric power station would be moved. I mean, it's a huge project, massive. I mean, might not all happen in my time, but they might start it if it's approved. Children's playground on the bridge, safe parking on the bridge, restaurant and cafe where Marine and General was, because they'd moved that old shed that's down there. Bit of an eyesore that. They don't seem to do a lot with it. It's getting worse and worse, so that would be welcome, definitely, because a bit of an eyesore. Bridge parking with no through road, and a bridge would possibly be built from the clock tower across, but it would need to have Marine and General would definitely have to move for that to happen. So that would divert traffic not coaling into the bridge, straight round the island, which would be good. So the bridge would be a little bit quieter, I suppose, bridge traffic. And on the south side of the opposite arm, at the bottom of Bordeaux Avenue, there'd be a boat lift, and Marine and General traders would be located there, along with the power station, which would all be screened by trees. I mean, it's huge. It really is a huge project. Whether it happens or not, I don't know. It's very early days, but they are going to the vote soon. And if approved, I think it's in the next couple of months, end of April or something like that. I'm not certain, but in the next couple of months. So if it was to be approved, possibly landfill could commence, I suppose, as early as next year. One thing with using the inert waste is Guernsey's got a bit of a problem of where to put it, because it sounds like they don't want to use the Vard's quarry anymore. they want to use that for water because they want more water reserve. So that's fair enough. But the inert waste from building sites and demolitions and things like that needs to go somewhere. Yeah, so I don't know if this is the right answer. It's certainly an answer. It's whether the public are going to want it or not. So have a little look at the plans and give us your views in the comments. Let us know what you think. Does this sound like a viable project to you? Do you like the idea of it? Let us know. I'll tell you what I would like to do. I'd like to see some 3D modelling illustrating how much of an impact on the views from here would be if this project was to go ahead. And only 3D modelling, I suppose, is going to give you that idea. Also, the views from Bordeaux. Are they going to be affected? Because that's one of the best views on the island. There's lots of questions. So let me know what you think. So a lot of people won't be happy with this, but I think it's a good idea. Banning disposable vapes. They're now currently banned and need to be disposed of. From the end of January, I think it came into play. So no more disposable vapes on the island. And the idea behind that is to try and deter teenagers from vaping. So I guess it's not a bad thing. I suppose if you want a vape, you can still buy more substantial vapes that aren't disposable type. So it's not saying you can't vape. It's trying to rule out the cheaper option, I guess. So I think it's a good idea. Not sure whether you guys do. Let me know. Another little look at what could be infilled. Certainly can't do. Another thing that seems to be happening now is replacing the vacant deputy slot vacated by Jonathan Lattock. So if approved by the Assembly and they agree the date, a by-election will take place on Wednesday the 29th of April. As I say, it still needs to be agreed by the Assembly, but it looks like they're going to proceed with it. Going to cost the public £75,000. Well, £75,000 of our coffers, put it that way. So I'm getting a lot of disgruntledness, if that's a word. People a bit fed up with this, that feel that they've operated with one less all this time. Surely they could see out this term with one less and save us 75 grand. I'm sure that 75 grand could be put to better use, in my opinion. So I think it's a complete waste of money. But that's my view. Not everyone feels the same way. Let us know what you think in the comments. So rents are still rising in the island. 57% higher, and house purchase prices 21% higher than 5 years ago. No wonder people are struggling to live over here. And surely they can't keep going up. I know they're building more and more and more houses. Okay, it's obvious we need a bit more housing. But maybe that wouldn't be needed if we didn't have so many people coming into the island, and it's already overpopulated. I feel sorry for those people that are renting. That's an astronomical amount to be paying for rent these days. Really difficult, and I can see why more and more people on the island now tend to be struggling. Not good. So I found myself a little out the wind spot here, so I'm just going to go through the comments from the last video. Alan Benham 4139 said nice one, Ian. Give me a thumbs up, so thank you, Alan, for continuing to watch. Where am I, which I'm going to put back in this vlog again. We did have a picture of a gate in a granite gateway that I felt was very difficult for people to get, so I added a second one of a plinth of some kind, which is very close by to that gate, to help people, because it was a bit difficult. We've actually got a someone's pointed out where the gate was, so the Where Am I gateway has been solved, and that was by Gary Letitia 6666, and he says, hi Ian, I think the doorway is behind the lane in the Hay de Puy, down the lane from my dad's house. He obviously knows where my dad lives. And he's right. Well done, Gary. Thanks for watching. Glad you liked the videos, and thanks for solving that one, because it's been getting on my nerves. No one else was able to get it. But we do still have the other one of the plinth. People should be able to get it. If it's somewhere near Haydupuy, it's a popular place. I'll put a picture up of it here. It's a very public place. People should know that one. So let's see if someone can solve the last the last outstanding where am I? The plinth. Good luck. Well done, Gary. Thanks for watching. Next comment was from Tonky1131, who asked, was that Martin somebody going across the zebra crossing in front of me? No, it wasn't Martin. He's asked that twice. He must like this chap. But thanks for watching again, Tonky. No, it wasn't Martin. Guernsey Guy 1 said that my comments on the BBC streaming live onto the iPlayer and whether the TV licence would be incorporated in the last vlog. In a letter that he had from the BBC, he seemed to think that you needed a TV licence for YouTube anyway, many years ago. So I would think that's probably for watching anything that's streamed live, would be my guess. But the barrister programme that I watched gave the impression that you didn't actually need one at the moment. Right, there you go. Yeah, so that's all the comments from the last video. So many thanks for everybody for watching, continuing to watch, like and subscribe. It's brilliant, it keeps the channel going. And it just encourages me to keep doing them, knowing that it's worthwhile and people are enjoying them. So yeah, thank you very much. Very windy, but that's the view there. Over there would be Black Rock. So I'm just wondering, would this view be spoiled by Black Rock? Let me know. I hope not. One of the best views on the island. I love it. So once again, thanks to everybody for liking and subscribing. Subscribing is free, and you can get alerted when I put another YouTube video up there for you to watch. It's nice to have some decent numbers there, so thank you very much. Really appreciate it. So, a missing cat in the parish of the Vale. So if anyone's seen this cat, call Mandy 07781 144 346. Vale Design Room. And another one of my lovely palms. Not sure what they're called, but that's a beauty, that one. Palm of some kind. More storm damage. Still getting over that storm. Caused a lot of damage. So thanks everybody for watching the latest vlog. Hope you've enjoyed that one. Like I say, feel free to subscribe, it's completely free. And like if you like, really appreciate it. Until next time, see you later.